Do you feel as if your self love reserves are low or maybe even running on empty? Would you like some simple, doable tips to make self love a daily part of your life? Watch this video for 5 simple and transformational ways to fill up your self love reserves and make self love a regular part of your day. Be sure to stick around until the end for a powerful 30 seconds to calm exercise you can do anywhere and anytime you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or anxious. Hello, friends. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Danny Dunkley, the founder of Sacred Self-Care and True Fulfillment Self-Care Coaching, and a longtime yoga teacher. On my channel, I'll share self-care tools and tips, including anxiety relief practices, such as 30 seconds to calm, blissful sleep tips, the best way to start your day to feel energized, confident, and centered, how to prioritize your self-care, especially if, like so many of my clients, you tend to put everyone and everything else first, how to relax and release tension and stress, and how to feel truly fulfilled inside and out, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I believe that self-care is your superpower, and I'll show you how to access that superpower every single day. I post a new video every week, so subscribe to my channel to be the first to know when I've uploaded a new Self-Care is Your Superpower video. Today, I'm going to share 5 actionable tips for self-love. So, number 1, begin your day with a mindful morning routine. Like I talked about in my last video, 3 mindful morning routines to start your day calm, centered, and confident. The morning is such a powerful time to channel the energy of self-love, and how you start the day sets up the foundation for the rest of your day. Everyone has different routines that embody self-love, so please listen to your body, to your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your heart each morning to do what feels right for you. As an introvert, for me, it really helps to have time for reflection. I begin my day with meditation, drink a glass of water, then write in my journal. I deeply value quiet time, just to be with myself. And when I start the day in this way, I feel centered, calm, and connected, rather than scattered, stressed, and disconnected. For me, this is self-love. What does starting the day with self-love look and feel like for you? Comment below and let me know. Number 2, offer yourself self-compassion. Love yourself just as you are. This is similar to the you are worthy practice I shared with you in my What Self-Care Is, What It Isn't, and How Self-Care Can Literally Save Your Life video. Except instead of saying, I am worthy, you say, I love you. So try that now. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And repeat after me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Opening your eyes, release your hands, and just noticing how you feel when you give yourself love. When you treat yourself with self-compassion, you meet yourself with self-compassion. As Kristin Neff says, self-compassion involves acting the same way towards yourself when you are having a difficult time, fail, or notice something you don't like about yourself. Instead of just ignoring your pain with a stiff upper lip mentality, you stop to tell yourself, this is really difficult right now. How can I comfort and care for myself in this moment? You may try to change in ways that allow you to be more healthy and happy, but this is done because you care about yourself, not because you are worthless or unacceptable as you are. Perhaps most importantly, having compassion for yourself means that you honor and accept your humanness. Things will not always go the way you want them to. You will encounter frustrations, losses will occur, you will make mistakes, bump up against your limitations, fall short of your ideals. This is the human condition, a reality shared by all of us. The more you open your heart to this reality, instead of constantly fighting against it, the more you will be able to feel compassion for yourself and all your fellow humans in the experience of life. Without self-compassion, there can be no self-love. And without self-compassion, we often spend an enormous amount of energy judging and fighting ourselves, which is exhausting and heartbreaking. So take self-compassion breaks during the day or when you're feeling particularly self-critical. It can be as simple as placing your hands on your heart and saying, I love you. Number 3, move your beautiful body. Yeah, be in your body. Move your body. This can be as simple as doing some jumping jacks, whether high or low impact, depending on what takes care of you, in your living room, or going for a walk outside, or doing 10 minutes of yoga. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. When we move our body, we are in our bodies rather than stuck in the endless to-do lists in our heads or comparing ourselves unfavorably to others on social media. And when we move, our body releases endorphins and dopamine, natural feel-good chemicals. Exercise also releases stress and leads to a healthier and happier lifestyle. Now that is what I call self-love. Number 4, say no to what doesn't serve you. Practice self-love by practicing healthy boundaries. Say no to what isn't a good fit for you energetically, like having coffee with an acquaintance who complains all the time when you know you'll feel drained afterwards, or taking on extra work when you're already overloaded. For many of us, this one takes practice. So I invite you to say no to one thing today that you don't really want to do and you don't have to do. Saying no is a powerful act of self-love. It shows that you really care about and value your time and your energy. Number 5, take breaks throughout the day. This one is especially important during COVID and quarantine, when many of us are working from home and don't get up as much as we did when we worked in an office or outside of the home. And we don't have the commute time to transition between work and home life. Does spending hours on Zoom or typing on your keyboard sitting at your desk sound familiar? Yeah, me too. So take breaks, even if it's just for 30 seconds. Practice a 30 seconds to calm breathing break with me right now. All right, so rest your hands on your knees, your thighs. If you're sitting, if you're standing, you just have your arms alongside your body. You can have your hands on your body, what feels good to you. I do invite you to close your eyes, bring your attention inside, letting go of the external world and external stimulation. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Do that a few times. Sighing is so good for you. It signals to your nervous system that you can really relax. One more time. That's it. That's all it takes. I mean, it's amazing how simple that is and how accessible that is. And we can literally do that anywhere. I guess if you're outside and there are other people around, or you're inside and there are other people around, maybe you don't let out that sigh, you just let out a nice big fat exhale. Fine, it still works. Super doable, super powerful. Another thing you can do is stand up, get up and stretch. Open up your body, release those areas that are tight. Roll the shoulders back and down. Again, only takes seconds. It makes a big difference. Something that I love to do, and I'm actually going to get up here and stand up so you can see me a little more, although you might see a lot of sunshine as well, is to do what's called neural flossing. So with neural flossing, we literally, we shake it out. So again, you just stand up, and if you're comfortable, if you're by yourself or you're around people that, you don't mind looking a little silly around, you just shake it out. That's it. So that felt so good. Neural flossing is literally resetting your nervous system. It's releasing stress from your nervous system, getting you out of the sympathetic, which is that fight or flight, which produces cortisol and adrenaline, which we don't want to be having primarily throughout our day, right? Those are not the chemicals we want. They become toxic when they're pumping through our body most of the time. So where we want to be most of the time is in the parasympathetic, which is that rest and relax and digest place. But unfortunately, because of how stressed out our world is, our life is, we're usually in the sympathetic most of the time, and that leads to disease, leads to a lot of suffering, physically, mentally, emotionally, the whole thing. So literally just getting up and shaking it out is going to shift you from that sympathetic, which you're probably at when you're at work, into the parasympathetic. Huge dose of self-love and damn easy to do. Okay? So another thing you might do is to listen to a song that you really love and dance, both music and movement. Awesome. Self-love, big time, big self-love shot. So take breaks throughout the day so that by the end of the day, you don't have a whole day or maybe even weeks worth of stress built up in your body. This is a powerful and doable and super important act of self-love. All right, that is 5 ways to love yourself. I hope you found these self-love tips really helpful. Comment below with how helpful you found this video and what your biggest takeaway is. If you like this video, let me know by giving me a like below, subscribe, and sharing it with anyone who could use support with their self-care. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and please practice self-love today and every day.